guys, Dele Farotimi, a human rights activist, have come out to say that IGBOS are ranked the lowest in Nigeria. And yes, this is true because the reason why Nnamdi Kanu that said a statement in 2014 that Nigeria have expired and that Nigeria needs to be separated, and he was termed a terrorist by Nigeria government. But guess what? The Yoruba nation have also come out this year to say the same thing, that Nigeria have expired, that Nigeria need to divide, but none of them was arrested or put in detention. But because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, the government termed him a terrorist and then arrested him. And don't forget that was the memo that was passed to the Nigeria government that they should be careful of the Igbos. Since then, they've been treating the Igbos so badly. There's no Igbos in our political positions in Nigeria. But they are still telling the Igbos are terrorists. Whereas someone like Dokuba Asare have come out to expose himself that he's the one causing insecurities here in Nigeria, but the government are not doing anything about it. He said that his men are the ones attacking the ESN camps in the southeast. That means he's the one that is causing insecurities down here in the southeast. But the Nigeria government have turned blind eyes because Dokuba Asare is not an Igbo man. And guess what? They have also been asking for someone to be brought down to Nigeria without any evidence, because the Finnish government told the Nigeria government, provided evidence that Simon Ekpa is the one causing insecurity in the southeast, but till today there is no evidence to provide, because truly there is no evidence anywhere. And those 4 persons that were arrested alongside with Simon Ekpa have been sent home to go and build their families, because they are not the one causing insecurity in Nigeria. Don't forget that on my channel I posted a video where a list of names was mentioned or published to be the ones causing insecurities in Nigeria, but none of them are Igbos. But here the government are still terming the Igbos to be the ones in causing insecurities in the southeast, which doesn't make any sense. So this is where I believe that Dele Farotimi was right, saying that Nigeria have ranked the Igbos the lowest, because by law no court should detain or should call Nnamdi Kanu to court after Supreme Court have given the judgment that Nnamdi Kanu is free to go. But Nigeria government is doing otherwise. I don't see reason why the High Court, the Federal High Court, should be bringing Nnamdi Kanu to trial, whereas Supreme Court have actually said that Nnamdi Kanu is dismissed of every charges against him, because the government could not provide a concrete evidence that Nnamdi Kanu is the one causing securities in Nigeria. The same Dokuba Asare said that Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. The same person that said that Nnamdi Kanu should be released by the Nigerian government so that there will be peace in our land called Nigeria. Because once Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, there will be more insecurities. Why? Because people will be using Nnamdi Kanu as a scapegoat. They will attack the southeast and then they target IPOBs. Governor of Abia State, Governor Alex Oti, have also come out to vindicate the Igbos and Nnamdi Kanu, that the people causing insecurities in Abia State are not the Igbos, but are his oppositions. These are the clear evidence that Igbos are not being ranked anything in Nigeria. They are always ranked the lowest. Because tell me why they will have a protest in Nigeria and then they will not blame the IPOBs or the Igbos to be the one trying to destroy Nigeria. Any protest that happened in 2021, they termed the Igbos to be the one that caused the protest and that the Igbos wanted to destroy Nigeria, whereas the Igbos are not the one that staged the protest. And now again, they are always blaming the Igbos for anything that happened in Nigeria. Now they're saying that Igbos should go from Lagos because the Igbos have taken over everywhere, because they are all envious of the Igbos. And I think that's why they're trying to fight the Igbos and trying to blame the Igbos on everything, that the Igbos are the ones doing this or doing that. Igbos are not the ones causing anything in Nigeria. That's what Dele Farotimi was saying, that Igbos are builders and not destroyers. And you watching the video, you can believe with me that Igbos are never the problem in Nigeria. They are always builders. Go to outside country, you see the good things the Igbos have built in outside country. Go to foreign lands, you see what the Igbos have done there. But in our own country called Nigeria, they are always chasing the Igbos badly because they are envious of what the Igbos can do. Make it make sense that a Supreme Court have said that Nnamdi Kanu is free of all trials, but Federal High Court, the DSS, and the Nigeria government are still trying Nnamdi Kanu in court, which is not meant to be. Don't forget that the DSS actually stopped Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer from meeting him, thereby going also against the law or the order of the Supreme Court. Because they said that the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu had the right to go and meet Nnamdi Kanu 3 times in a week. But the DSS, they stopped that from happening. That means that the Nigeria government are above the Nigeria law. Because Supreme Court gave an order, but the government is going against the orders by the Supreme Court. And then they expect everybody to be following laws in Nigeria, which is not possible. You lead by example. But in Nigeria, we have a different case where our governments are above the laws. The laws are working in favor of the ruling parties, which is not meant to be. And in a culture like that, there is no peace and unity. In a country like Nigeria, there is no law, there will be no peace and unity. Quote me wrong anywhere at any time. So far, this country don't have rule of law. There is no peace and unity in a country without rule of law. Because where our leaders are the ones failing the rules, then how do they expect the citizens to obey the rules? It's not done like that. You lead by example. You show that you obey the rules, and then we, the followers, will also obey the rules. But when you fail the rules, us also will fail the rules. Simple as that. So I think the government should face the reality that they have failed and stop blaming the IGBOS for their misfortunes and for their failures. I will see you guys in my next video.